Grant here.
And first off, one side Dakota, he said Moo never plays TB. He went 4-0 with it in King's Cup, carried a game single-handedly in 40 minutes. It's whatever, though, Black. You're doing your best up there. And we
Thanks, Grant. Glad to have a true analyst on our side.
It's good to have one.
Yeah, lots of bursting potential there. We'll have to see if Forever is going to be able to unleash that fury when the Tiny does come online, rather. So, talking about just like skill of J.Storm, Grant, since this is the first time we get to have you on the mic, where do you think J.Storm like currently stand in the scope of like, let's just say the NA scene? Are they next to EG? Are they behind? Are they actually kind of getting near the top? Where would you place them?
I would say they exactly where their seed was in NA. I think third place. I think EG and Ford are probably a full tier, maybe a tier and a half above them. But then you've got J.Storm, and I think they're a little bit better than Cole, who, you know, unfortunately went down in the minor, looked actually pretty rough right there. But I think they're an extremely good team. And, I mean, Bryle, youngest star, right? We've been talking about it for some time now.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up by Jeremy. I'm not sure about the name, but
the
whatever.
name is suspect, but there's been other names out there. Digital Chaos that somehow just flown by, no problem. Look at this lane, a melee duo, and we can see, unfortunately, they made punished right then and there. The first blood is going to be going the way of Milan, and as we see King RD shove them back, he's going to try to make it back and away, but a pause will come out.
It's a bane. I mean, one bash will be a kill.
He might just get it. No, the Tomahawk's coming out. They're trying to slow him down, but he will eventually bop him down with the Lantern. It's the first like big main patch since TI, right? They've done balance changes since.
Yeah, they have.
But no big changes. Okay, bottom lane, Sleep Sunstrike setup. Doesn't get more classic than that. And to help chop things up, it is going to be HFN, aka the Archangel.
I don't know. He just feels like he can win any game. You could be down 10K. Like we saw that. It was Moo at King's Cup. They were down like 15K. He just sat in the base and farmed jungle and base.
A team that might get too relaxed would just be sleeping on a potential Tearblade to just come from the shadows farmed up. Here we see just King RD just getting absolutely assaulted by Bryle. They don't need to be back at their lanes, and they're just going to remain in the shadows and just keep paying questioning. They don't seem to respect the fact that they are going to be able to come right back into action. Weeha, self-Sunstrike, trying to get March off his back. March looks to rotate and jump out and away. King RD wants to chase, skewering on forward, and does get the last hit in. paiN to kind of do something about it. They had one minor rotation there, but I still don't think they have too many options to be able to rotate towards that mid, but bottom. Yeah, they do rotate over after Magnus. Swing and a miss on the skewer. Comes from his journey into the mid lane. Meanwhile, Tavo is going to get dropped from Forever, but will keep action here. Potential chase from behind the tower, but King RD thinks otherwise the second that March rotates in. But after the rotation, yeah, it does seem more clear. He is a 4-position roaming, mild farming Magnus. So is that good? Is that bad? That does lead to believe that the Blink Dagger is going to be coming in quite a bit later. Tavo in trouble top lane in the meantime. One tree toss, boom! Around the corner. March is already behind the tower. Rotations are coming now. A bane within the trees. Looks like J.Storm may decide to pull out. Sleep though.
Wake himself up, yeah.
Looks so easy when you have an illusion hero like that. But charges out. They're putting more focus on the Weeha. He is the bigger cookie to eat. It looks like they'll get him.
Yep.
Nice grab.
Give him else. Weeha's done such a good job of defending the tower, and I mean, kills are good and all. Like, J.Storm loves kills, but then you just wait, the gold grab.
How does that even happen?
It's just this troll feels like from top. Oh, the Sunstrike misses.
Skewer back.
He's gonna fly over?
Denied.
Oh no, he did
TP.
Oh, the skewer
was not quite there, and he'll take the deny instead.
I'm getting nervous. If I'm J.Storm, you're focusing a lot on Weeha, who, as BSJ said, is your win condition. But this troll's doing a lot. He's gonna get another kill.
Yes, he is.
But the bounty rune.
Being annoying on that bane, sapping him and sleeping him. Meanwhile, Bryle trying to finally get some damage, but there it is, the first RP of the game. Skewer all the way back, a little bit of a mismatch there for the Sunstrike, but they'll still get that finish. Bryle, fine.
I think it's fine. I think as long as your troll's farming, you don't care what the other 4 heroes are doing at this point. Like, this Invoker, he's in 3rd in the net worth chart. Like, he was getting dual lane middle, and he's just 3rd in the net worth now.
Okay. Charge out for King RD. Dancing behind the tower. They know he has no RP or anything of that nature, so they just bash him around and bully him down.
Finds Moo, just straight up grip.
Gritty grip with the Sunstrike peppered on top. That's still happening now. Here he comes. It's March from the back line. Moving on through, but an RP to shut him down. The follow-up curse is there though to hold him in his spot, and Bryle begins to go to work. A skewer to the high ground though takes Bryle out of the mix. Now it's going to be King RD swinging with the both of them here. Tags the shrine, and J.Storm will take their leave.
Yep, that's actually smart. Forcing them to use the shrine there. Now they know, like, if they want to fight around there, you know, get a ward there while they're farming the jungle. Shrine's not there to help them anymore.
Nope. Rotations from J.Storm here, but it's Misery who's dancing behind that mid-tier 1 tower pretty deep. He's got some wards as he's trying to get them down. March is going to stalk him to see if he can maybe scout where the ward would go down, but nice drop of the ward from Moo. And they have a charge to stop the TP. Nice little extra bash on top of it too. Misery's just trying to probably get some deep coverage of wards or get some extra intel there. Sure. Meanwhile, mid lane charges out. They're looking to go for Weehaw yet again. With the setup, with the Nether Strike, he really has no chance at all. Moo's happy to pepper him down with an additional poison damage.
Not much.
Yeah, Panel is making a lot of calls for something like the Storm Spirit instead.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, do you think that... Oh, hold on. You got action here. Going in. Boom! Big RP dropped right on top here from King RD, and the troll begins to chop away. Triple kill. Wow. Just like that. To know that this troll is something to fear.
Definitely see there again. They just get that 3-man ulti. March kind of charges in and doesn't go too well. Misery's just going to die here. They want to give it to Faraz. They will. Try to sleep middle. Sweet grip.
There it is. Straight with the grip.
It's a pretty tanky guy, though.
No Sunstrike. There it is. Finds connection onto March and will secure Weehaw that kill.
I was just reading in all chat. March said 20 no grip. I wonder what that 20 was for, because I think he meant no grip in ally chip, but he had the 20 written
no grip
for it.
Until 20, I think is what that means.
You think it is?
I mean, 70 seconds, 1840
seconds. Oh, Forev. Should get the kill on Misery.
Bada bing, bada boom. No finish, but then Sunstrike will get the grab on the Moo, though. Here comes paiN. There's the RP. They line him up. They got the curse. They got the finish. They're going down, but Aegis. And the return. Looked to bounce him back, the Deafening Blast, and now the Troll looking to fight on through. Arch.
Sunder that can go through the BKB. I just don't know why he went Lincoln's this game, because he's probably not going to be the one getting Winter Wyvern ulted either. Bottom. Let's see him. They get him.
There goes the meatball, and Brev is going to beat Chuck.
That's a huge pickoff.
Weehaw is dominating now, which says that he went from 0-4 to now 4-4. Yep. Good for him. RP comes out, and they begin to swing out, but Ryle, he's just hitting it home from the outskirts of that Metamorph. Long tornado. It is going to get sidestepped. They continue to fight it out. It's a 1-for-1 split if you count that for Rev. Now a takedown and Moo. paiN in trouble. And as Misery falls from the Nether Strike, it is going to be an immediate turnaround drop of March trying to tag that shrine. The rest of paiN will try to make a hasty escape. They didn't lose either their Invoker or the Troll.
Man, Forev, he's tanked like 2 of the last deaths on J.Storm, almost tanks another one right there. He should be the one doing this, exactly.
Trying to get the grab on the Misery while he's just a little bit out of position from his team. They do finish him off, but here comes the reinforcements now. Wee swings in with a Tornado EMP, takes everything away from Moo, has no more resources. Meanwhile, Chippity chop it away. It's going to be the Troll. Crumbling apart Tiny like nothing, and he moves right on forward for Terrorblade. And he's just slashing him apart. Ryle trying to turn around, but...
Thunder.
Yep. Sunder not going to be going off, sir, and that is a godlike. Yeah, they've definitely been slow at kind of making objectives happen. They have all outer towers, though. They have one more to take down here at the top lane, which they'd be moving towards. Meanwhile, March getting the jump. It's Misery.
I think the level 20 talent is more important. That 50 damage on Troll is actually just nuts.
Yep. 20 is better than 25 for sure. All right, here they are. First time to maybe make a move inside the base. Let's see if they can do it. First, the target is onto Forev. They try to save him up as best as they can, but they'll just easily bring him down. And now it's a move into the high ground. HFN confident to charge on through the back. He's got an Aegis to fall back on, so it's no big deal. Clearly takes out 1, takes out 2. Looking to go for the rest. Turns back. Wants to go to work on the buildings. Curse is there, and oh my god. No chance for King RD. He is just easy food for the Troll.
Sorry, did I miss Veno with his ulti? Because no one was tagged by it, but it's on cooldown.
He blinked past the Troll and like dropped the ulti like right at the front gate.
They tried it. They want to get this Troll these ones. He does still have the Aegis.
Yep. All right, Bryle's out there. He gets it done. Still has a little bit of Metamorph time.
If they know, though, once Metamorphs is down this hero, he just becomes a ton worse, but they still back out. All right, paiN is fine playing this slower.
They're definitely being patient with this.
And I think that's okay. Personally, I'm nervous. Like a TB 6 slotted with a Veno and a Winter Wyvern on his team. The problem in that fight, though, Milan actually, he was just trying to set up a really good ulti, and I think he might have missed a cold embrace on one of his teammates. The Panda was just chasing down, but I mean, he gets that ulti off, and Troll just one-shots anyone on his team, which is nice.
Yeah, takes out that Magnus. But Magnus still gets to hold his RP, so we'll see if it's something J.Storm is going to be privy to. As they make their way right back to the top lane again. We'll kind of finish what they've started already, getting that tier 3 down to half. See if they can go for the finish.
And this Tiny, it felt like he got that quick blink, but he just didn't do that much with him. This hero succeeds when he's snowballing in the mid game, and he died twice bottom lane, and that just like shut his game down.
Yeah, he got a blink and died like, felt like 3 times.
Oh, whoa!
Click blinkety. Voids the trouble.
Oh, and he won. Oh, he's gonna come. He's sending the 4. He's like, go clean up that ward. Got it. God, that's worth. Wards are worth so much. As a core player, when you don't buy your own sentries and you get the ops kill, it's like 4 creeps. You just got 164 gold for killing that ward. Sure, I guess. It's free.
Alright. paiN just kind of taking control of all 3 lanes with the exception of Bryle trying to push out this bottom lane as we can see, but he's even doing it from the safety of his illusion. Concerned at what could be around the corner. But I mean, it's all on Terrorblade, it feels. I mean, yeah, you have a good support staff on J.Storm that have a lot of different tools to be able to help the Terrorblade and take out paiN.
So you got 1 carry.
But you got 1 carry, yeah. You got 1 person to kind of really dish out a lot of the elbow grease, you know? Why is it called elbow grease, Grant? Is there grease on the elbows?
Because when you grease your elbows, it used to be a term for stay-at-home fathers who would grease the cabinets, and when they did it, the grease would actually trickle off the wood onto their elbow.
Wow.
Yes.
Now I know.
That's a Norwegian folklore.
Good stuff.
So he did take the Battle Trance Dispels. I'm trying to... Okay, it dispels off Gale.
Vision on that high ground. It was taken down from paiN. Oh, jumped in. Cabo, who uses his point. He should be free food for J.Storm here. Oh, but he gets the split off.
Destroys all the illusions instantly with the wind.
Here comes paiN. If they can't get him done quick, J.Storm might want to consider getting the hell out. Oh, Troll's here now. They're all fighting within the trees.
Everyone's like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it.
They thought they had a good time being able to jump this really easily, but he's got that split, and it takes so much extra time and effort to bring him down. They do finally get it done, but Metamorph...
It was just, no one really had vision. Radiant just got those wards right above the secret shop, but they weren't up at the beginning. Like, neither team wanted to fight into that kind of jungle.
Weehaw steps in, March.
Nice find.
Gets the hit with it, quickly pops the dust. And now Troll looking to jump in, pops BKB, looking to go right for Moo to chop him down, gets it done. March to low ground to get the hit onto Misery, and is successful. Meanwhile, high ground, trying to swing out with King RD. And they got the Glimmer. Bryle's going to be able to make it out from that. He's trying to get it done without the Metamorph, though. Looking to chop away. Cataclysm flies out. Massive damage. March eating a lot of it. Has to step off and away. Now Troll, though, surrounded quite a bit. He could be in a bit of trouble here. Bryle looking to go to work, but then they turn attention onto the Terrorblade, and he has to walk out and away. But that reflection is doing so much work. It takes the Troll out, and now Terrorblade can be able to swing in and clean up another. They're looking to go for Wii next. Is this the return of J.Storm now? Oh, yeah. As they fight their way on forward. Winner of this could move in and claim the Roche as well. His own worst enemy.
That's the problem. Where does Troll? Troll doesn't go uphill from now. Like, cool, you got 6 slotted at 35 minutes in, but where do you go after that? Well, March is about to go to the grave.
Can't March go to hell in a second. Oh, but he slides out and moves in. Rips a big one. Right onto Misery. He's going to get poisoned up and try to just walk out and away. And the rest of J.Storm starts to take their move into the Roche pit. Misery does get finished by that poison. Nice EMP and Ice Wall, but oh, nice Manta timing right there. Bryle's going to avoid the EMP, lose no mana at all.
That's the thing. Now that the Veno does have his Ag, the biggest thing, 60-second cooldown. Oh my. Tavo.
He has no split, so this should be a finish. Bryle Metamorph, because he knows he can get this and then run right back for the pit.
A pretty big road. Troll would have loved to have had this. I mean, he just doesn't go anywhere. They are going to buy back, though.
Weehaw, what you doing?
Oh, they're smoking. King RD and HFN.
They've spotted Wii under the ward, walking on in, so they just easily curse him up. They hit him with a burst combo, and he's down and out. Does have a buyback. Cataclysm, maybe?
Cataclysm with the ulti of Mag. They could. Mag doesn't have the mana, really, in the other. All right. You whiff that, you could just lose the game,
it's
right?
True.
You actually just like lose the game, like, whoops, I missed.
And it's not really at that point where you have to do it to win.
You're
you
6K out, yeah.
But man, it looks tempting.
It would. I would do it if I'm Magnus. I just jump. Even if Troll's like, I'm not going with you, I'm like, all right, see you later.
Well, I want to be a star.
Yep. So. Oh, well, I missed.
Jumping from Moon. But he gets a bad welcome, but hey, Aeon Disc is going to get procced, and he's going to be able to get the Poison Nova off because of it. Looks like, though, Brew will continue to pursue onto it. Look who's sweeping in from behind, though. It's going to be Bryle with the full Metamorph, and he rips apart Misery and looks to make chase onto King RD. Skewer's mark down the low grab, pops the RP, and Troll's going to help finish it up. Here comes the Cataclysm. Not going to be able to find too much damage, it looks like here, but Weehaw is going to pincer and get a beautiful setup onto 2. Looking to go for both Moo and Milan, but can't get a finish on either. Still holding strong, they'll make it to the high ground and be A-okay. Meanwhile, though, Troll fighting forward, looking to go for Bryle. It's Bryle trying to run on out.
Weeha's dead.
They're trying to help him. They do have a little bit of assistance here coming up from the Wyvern, trying to keep him alive, but the Skewer to shove him back. The toss up and down, the Sunder comes out. He's able to hold on, turns it around and swings it away and is able to get it done. Tavo gonna be next.
Wow, that ability, I don't know, terrible.
We canceled his TP. He was spotted though. Was it canceled or did he cancel it? I didn't quite see that, but Brett gets him, finishes him off, and now Weehaw is going to be forced to buy back to defend his own base. They've already got the tier 3 down. Troll steps in, tries to slow him as much as possible. They do manage to get that finish, and an Aegis is going to come out now from Bryle, but he just pops a BKB and goes right to work onto the racks.
Moo kills Misery just from another ulti Veil. That's all it takes. It's so good against these cores. Look at HFN just stuck in base against the Venom ulti that's still on him. He can't do anything. And well, yep, I think this about sums up both teams a little bit. Like paiN, right, they play the Visage a lot because they like these high tempo games. And I mean, Troll's another version of that. And unfortunately, J.Storm, they weathered the storm. And I do want to say, I think paiN did play a little. I thought J.Storm played pretty amazingly, but I thought paiN did play a little slow. It's not over yet, pardon me, but yeah, it's looking rough.
I can't help but I'd be curious to hear the panel's thoughts on it, but yeah, if paiN playing a little too reserved or not may have been. All right, here we go. Is this, I don't want to say desperation, but this is a hard move from paiN to try to find the way to pull themselves back into a more comfortable position, but as you mentioned, the scan may have read their movements, and J.Storm are going to play a bit more defensively before they can find out exactly what's going on. Jump in, skewer forward. It looks like Moo may be a potential sacrifice, but they know he has that Aeon Disc. He'll be surviving long enough to at least get the Poison Nova off, and he has a buyback. So it's worth for him to be able to pull out paiN and let J.Storm assess the situation. Now Bryle trying to go in and go to work as it's the Brew, trying to pressure onto Malone and force him back. If they can get him down, he's still holding the shoot stick and the curse. Dishes out the curse. Immediately gonna get the finish on the Misery. Cataclysm doesn't find Milan. He's still able to survive. And now Bryle able to go to work. Move in. RP though stops him in his spot. Control, hang and stay alive as he pops Satanic. Looks to fight him back. It's doing a decent amount of job, but Bryle slides out and away. And it looks like paiN might be able to swarm him here. Milan is desperately trying to help him out. He still has a force, and he still has a cold embrace. And they're going to be fine. They still hold on just fine. And J.Storm will fend them off. Terrorblade has the... He didn't use Sunder once. He has the cooldown. That's the thing. Milan, right? You said it. Milan's just like over here just using every ability on him. He knows. He's like, you're the carry. And Moo gets another ulti, and this Troll, he's in a little bit of trouble. Yep, there's that Hex. It's locking him in a spot without the magic immunity. He just can't even move. Stuck with it. That's slow, and he'll just drop down. Yep, he's out 2 minutes. This might be the beginning of the end right now. Find King RD. Yep, this is looking pretty good for J.Storm right now. And guess what? I kind of talked about it though. Bryle, give him the hard carry. He wants to carry. Guess what? Looks like he did. Maybe you start playing a different strategy all of a sudden. You got this mid player. But yeah, the GG makes it official. Yep. And what looked like a pretty good game for paiN. I mean, lanes were working out pretty well for him. We certainly saw the action and the farm go for Troll. Yeah. But the persistence of the Terrorblade and of J.Storm